How are you all doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're here today with the Expanse Season 2, Episode 9 reaction. Our last episode basically, to me, seemed like the end of, what shall I call it? The end of the Fred Johnson arc, if you want to call it an arc. I don't know if it should be classified as an arc or not. But it definitely felt like the end of the Fred Johnson part, with obviously the Belters now having leverage, to say the absolute least. Not the weapons, perhaps, but the leverage itself. And the crew, the main crew, the main crew. You know, there's a lot of crews in this show, but the main crew, they head off. They went off onto their separate path. They're now trying. Well, first of all, I should probably talk about who the main crew is, considering that we have a newcomer. So we have a newcomer to the squad, and Praxi or Prax. I think people said I should call him Prax. So we have him heading off, and quite frankly, his daughter is obviously going to be very, very key. Now we don't exactly know in which fashion. I'm assuming that she wasn't just saved; that she might have been the cause of everything. That's what I'm saying right now. But of course, I could be 100% completely, totally, massively wrong here. So who knows? You know, maybe I'm just colossally on the wrong side of things, on the wrong side of justice, on the wrong side of truth. But hey. Season 2, Episode 9, folks. Season 2, Episode 9. I want to see what happens in this episode. Like I said, we've had one episode focus, well, difficult to really say that, but we had... Alright, debatably. Episode 7 was largely, not mainly, but largely focused on Mars, alright? That last episode was exclusively focused with the Belter, just the Belters in general, because obviously we focused a little bit of time on the ship, you know, transporting them. So, for the most part, it was mainly focused on Belters, right? I wonder if this episode will be mainly focused on Earth. You know, so we have one episode which had a significant portion. I can't say exclusively, but like a significant portion focused on the Martian. They're not really Martian; they're still humans, right? But like the Martian side, MCRN, Mars Congressional Royal Navy, and then we had one episode, last episode, focused exclusively on. Yeah, actually exclusively focused on Belters. So I wonder what this episode holds in store for us, you know. But we'll see. Let's hop right into this episode, right now.
It's a routine stop, nothing more.
Then why are they jamming our call?
That's why. That's why. With weapons, a routine stop, weapons drawn and everything already.
Manifest an IDs, please.
Look.
Here.
Yeah, you don't want to start nothing. You don't want to start nothing. She was about to talk back.
It's everything. You satisfied?
There's no one else on board, I assure you.
We're gonna have to impound your ship.
That's outrageous.
Calm down.
That's okay. She's dead. Why would you do that?
Melissa, are you alright? Melissa.
You know.
Wait.
Yeah, you don't know.
I know you.
Yo, to know.
I've seen your face all over Sirius Station.
That must be something. Not just the atmospheric change, of course, but the difference in sun. Well, not difference in sun, but difference in what's the word I'm looking for? Light quality. That's probably not the right word I'm looking for.
I needed. I promise.
Yeah, you can't really just take over their ship and then say, "Oh yeah, well, promise me."
What we're doing is for the good of the belt.
That's like me robbing someone. I mean, like, yeah, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Just give me all your stuff.
Haven't Cap said. My prisoner.
Yeah. Ah, great. That's reassuring.
Know why?
That's reassuring. I don't think so.
Anywhere till you tell me.
So that's what I'm saying. You gotta treat him a little bit nicer, you know. He's not a prisoner. Well, probably, assumably, he's not a prisoner, right? So he's your guide, as he so eloquently put last episode.
We weren't able to land you at night and spare you the shock of our
Cost of
battle.
In victory or defeat,
That's a good thing to keep in mind.
you should spread it to your crew.
Damn
You
it.
could tell them when I first get to Jupiter. It won't take long.
We're looking forward to it.
The reason we're here
It's
is
exactly, and they're trying to start it. Why are you having military folks do
start
it?
by remembering the fallen.
Having military folks there who want war is like, especially who want revenge. It's like,
So the issue at hand is de-escalation. Let's get right to it. We have a lot on our agenda.
okay, he's got to go. He's got to go.
He's helping us. We should be straight with him.
I like that. I like that, Amos.
The proton molecules, what really moved Eros?
We're all there, my friend. Saw it with our own eyes.
Anyone there?
Well, the first step is getting there.
He's part of the team now.
And then we'll intermingle with the locals.
Nice.
And then we'll assess the situation and take it from there.
Your plan's always this vague? This is about average. You must be very lucky.
Oh yeah.
Fair share.
Oh yeah.
Max burn up and out.
With every torpedo that every MCRN ship in orbit can launch, heading straight at us.
That seemed like a great plan. that seemed like a great plan. Great plan to head into an early grave.
I hope your luck rubs off.
Yeah. That seemed like a perfect plan.
We observed movements on the UNN line approximately 2 kilometers distance and weapons fire. The UN Marines appeared to be charging our
So
position.
you're saying that we opened fire on
Let her finish speaking.
We were out of contact with our ship and unable to confirm, and at the time, our comms were jammed on the field and opened fire without orders.
Alright.
The battle on the surface is what precipitated the battle in orbit. That's what devastated Ganymede Station.
Damn it.
That's on YouTube.
According to our investigation, it was Private Richard Travis that fired the first shot.
Ah.
He was born on Earth. His parents emigrated to Mars.
Oh, come on.
We can move forward in the effort of peace. Ganymede Station.
She must
is
feel
an
horrible.
important
Ah, damn it.
outside of
That's just.
Mars.
Alice Serrala was looking at her the whole time, though. I hope she picked up on like the visual cues of her
We're willing
face
to
or
discuss
expression.
reparations.
I hope somebody picked up and just speaks to her in
They
private.
didn't have to say all that crap about Travis. Why didn't you tell me they were going to say that?
Because I knew you'd react like
Travis was a good soldier. He died for Mars and you all just threw him into the goddamn crusher.
Travis did die for Mars. And if that story stops a war that we do not want, then he died a hero.
That's just.
You did well in there, Gunny.
That is.
The hard part's over. You can relax now.
I thought it was going to be hard for her, but I didn't think they were going to go to that lengths. I didn't
We'll be
think.
going home soon. Try to focus on that.
Ah, damn it. I don't like the way they threw the guy under the bus. Just, I know he's dead, but still, the way they just threw him on the bus just it doesn't sit right with me, alright? Especially for her to like go through all of that and just be like, she was the one that had an issue with him in the first place. A lot of them had an issue with him, but at the end of the day,
over something as trivial as this.
always one of the smart ones.
I want to speak with Sergeant Draper. Now.
You should have asked for one-on-one.
Sergeant Draper, my family has a long tradition of military service. I'm sure yours does too, which the government provides.
Okay.
I did know that.
You call them takers, I believe.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not that they're lazy, you know. It's just that we can't give them enough opportunities.
This conversation
In
was...
this field, it's easy to forget.
With all due respect, madam.
Get to
where
the
are you
point.
going?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Goddamn lie.
This is a power move by her, if anything.
Travis's parents, they believed in your dream. Work that Travis would jeopardize the lives of his fellow soldiers by foolishly jumping.
Damn it. Yeah, you asked me.
No, then why would he open fire without orders? Did he panic?
I don't know. He
Then why did he fire?
Well,
What was the reason?
we thought we were under attack.
Under attack? So you were fired upon?
No, he was trying to kill the enemy. I didn't even know what it was. Nobody did. He wasn't wearing a vac suit.
Sergeant Draper has
There we go.
severe traumatic.
There we go. That's all she needed to say.
Whoever the fuck you are. Unless there is something you don't want her to say.
Oh, she's just gone full on badass mode, I have to say.
Do as you've been instructed, Sergeant. Thank you, Sergeant. That will be all.
Yeah, you saw that panicked look on his face. But that's enough, right? They know something is up.
The Martians are...
But I don't think it'll be much longer.
That was a power move if I've ever seen one.
Not necessarily. Space is a big, empty place.
Pretty much.
Might be too far apart.
Pretty much.
Or perhaps they're just broadcasting the signals for too short a time.
Or maybe all those other civilizations are gone. Maybe it's the nature of intelligent life to
destroy itself, yeah. That is also very much true.
Well, I prefer to think that intelligent life can choose not to.
And that is also very much true. Jesus. An impact crater. Well. Sent.
Scans indicate the presence of biological compounds in the air above the crater. Life in an environment that melts lead. It should be impossible.
No vac suit, eh? No vac suit, eh? Well done. Well done. Things have certainly been shaken and stirred, eh?
I don't want you doing a goddamn thing. I know your type. You're on a crusade. So go save the world if you think you can.
They kind of already did.
Settle for helping a few.
They already saved the world, though, to be 100% honest here.
As soon as we land.
Good.
Like, these guys who bumped into him with guns, obviously super suspicious.
The harbor master and get us clearance to leave for now.
All right, we have a deal.
We got company!
On their crusade, eh? Man, he's grown up. He's grown up. Remember when he was like afraid to hurt anybody? Now look at him.
Jesus. They were gonna kill you. We had to do something.
Get off my ship! Go!
From heroes on a crusade to this. From heroes on a crusade who saved Earth to this. That's sometimes what. Sometimes those are the costs of fight. Sometimes those are the costs. Sometimes that is the cost of fighting injustice. But yeah, again, they're doing this quite a lot actually now that I think about it. Introducing characters in one episode, and then basically being, basically either murdering them or murdering a part of them. Last time it was the woman that died. This time in this episode it was the male that died. Have to say that, man. My favorite part of the episode, easily, quite easily, honestly, very much easily. I can't speak as well, but my favorite part of the episode definitely was on Earth. Seeing them experience the Earth and sun, the sun on Earth, the UV rays from the sun on Earth. And feeling the effects of that, I just really liked. And because obviously, I'm not, I don't exactly know the frequency, but maybe frequency of moving images. I'm assuming it has like the same effect. Because obviously there is a very famous episode of something, I can't remember what it was, that sent a lot of people with epileptic shocks into the hospital because there were so many flashing lights, so many flashing images. And I would assume that's exactly what happened with the Martian at the beginning, that, he was thrown up because he wasn't used to that kind of light. That's why it can be tough to experience that the sun because obviously the sun is much closer, much further away than on Mars. So obviously there are issues with that for them, which I really like seeing. Again, taking it to a logical conclusion. Again, I'm not 100% versed on how that would affect someone, because again, we don't have anyone, at least anyone that I'm aware of that, you know, struggles with that in our world, because we have no one that lives on Mars or has grown up on Mars. But in the whole discussion happening, of course, the political discussion, and then here coming in and being like, yeah, Travis, yeah, he was a good soldier, right? But it was someone without a VSC suit. I was like, oh, sorry, no, it was actually Travis. I have to say, I feel sorry for her. I know that she's a soldier. I know that, you know, you kind of just like, they kind of break you. That's what they kind of do, like in military. They break you down, and then so that they can build you up, so that you're loyal to them, of course. And we had a lot of exercises like that, you know, where one person, where they proved the loyalty. All right. Now, I am intrigued. First of all, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. But I am intrigued of what she's going to do next. Because now that she's given her story, granted, obviously, she backed down it later on, but they heard what they heard, right? They heard what, I know Avasarala, she has more info right now as well. She, with the message that was sent at the end, with, you know, the thing that's happening currently on Venus, where the impact of Eros Station, hey? With all that going down, main crew arrives as well on Ganymede Station, of course, so we're moving forward with that plot too. With all that going down, I really wonder what Gunny's plot will be from here on out. Because it's clear that she... I guess saying that she is an important character, that's easy to say. I mean, that's obvious, right? Because, you know, she has been in the series this whole season, and she's had a very important plot part to play for the season. But it is clear that actually, no, it's not clear. That's why I'm so intrigued. It's clear that she's still going to be in the show, and she's still going to have an important role in the show, but I actually don't know in what form, fashion, or in what way her role will be in the show, because now she doesn't have a team. Will she get a new team? Will she be part of another team? Is she just going to be slowly phased out? I don't know. There are so many ways that her story could go, and I'm just really intrigued right now to see, like, in what way, where her story is heading, because now she's given her account, fake account, and a real account, and a fake account, but I don't know what's next. Like, what's next? That's what I'm thinking. Like, what's next? Where are you going next? What's happening next? Whoa, where could your story possibly head to now? But so, how many episodes actually are left? Season 2, episode 9. There's 4 more episodes. Okay, I thought maybe like if this is the finale or close to the finale of the season, like if there's like 10 episodes, like next episode, all of them find out, wait, extraterrestrial life, and then maybe they'll form like a united Earth and Martian force or something. I don't know. All right, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like where her story could possibly go. I don't know. I can't think of anything. I honestly can't think of anything. So. I'm not sure. Now, of course, the people that were piloting, or not piloting, the people that were inside the weeping Somnambulist, they got a short end of the stick. As we saw by the ending, they got a short end of the stick. Like you know, all the luck that their team has, yeah, about that, Mr. James Holden, your team, your luck. Seemed like every time you get into contact with somebody, they perish. I did like seeing him a little bit grown up though, like him able to just take out people, which he wasn't able to do previously. You know, he valued life a lot more. He still values life a lot now, but like he truly, you know, murder would always be the last thing from his mind. So it's actually good to see him kind of grow with, you know, the experience that they've had. But it's true. It is true. They do want to save everyone, and you can't always save everyone. That's just a fact of life. That's just the way sometimes it works. Good episode. Again, I with previous episode, I could easier easily tell, maybe not exactly, but I could easily tell sort of the direction that the story was heading towards. Now I'm not sure. And that's the part that I'm just like, what's next? There are 4 episodes of the season. Of course, it's only season 2. There's plenty of more seasons to go. But still, what's next? I don't know. And I want to know. And there's only one way to know, and that's to watch more episodes. So I should probably stop. See, there I was trying. I remember saying I should probably stop trying to end sentences that end with O, but there I go. Stop it, me. Alright, yo. Anyway, folks, that was episode 9. Obviously, we didn't see Fred Johnson. Again, I feel like that storyline, that part of the story, for the most part, is done. We didn't see Andrew Dawes, so obviously something for the future. Something we're definitely going to see more in the future. In what form or fashion, I don't know. like honestly, it's one of the few times where I'm not sure what's next for the majority of the cast. Like one of the two plot points I can see, okay, this is gonna go there, this is gonna go here. But for everything else, I'm just like, what now? What next? Where are you off to? What's happening? Where's the story heading to? I don't know. But regardless, folks, I broke it. I didn't realize that. No, my comb. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, everybody. And know that the Earth's atmosphere is, quite frankly, difficult for Martians to take. I know. I don't know where I was going to go with that. I didn't know where I was going to go with that. The Earth atmosphere is quite difficult. Quite difficult for Martians to take. There you go. Perfect way to end. I don't know. Anyway, that was episode 9, season 2, episode 9, The Weeping Somnambulist. I'll see you all, Somnambulist. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. Also, Praxi is not a prisoner. He's now part of the squad, sort of. I like that fact that Amos was the person that kind of was like, yeah, you know what? Praxi, you know what? Hey, you're not a prisoner, so I won't treat you like one. So hey, I really like that. It was Amos of all people that was like that. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Amos. I really appreciate that. Anyway, I'll see you all next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, everyone, and bye. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody, peace out and have a nice day.